Hey guys, welcome back to another Street Fighter Duel video. Now, I wasn't really expecting to make a daily video for this game, but this game has been coming out with different things daily, so why not talk about the stuff? So, first thing I kind of want to mention before I even started into the new stuff is right now I feel like I'm hard walled in the game. Not only because I'm stuck on whatever level I'm stuck on, I think it's a little too hard for me to actually beat right now. But the problem too now is that I've reached a level cap. I didn't really realize that there would be a level cap, but my problem is that I can't promote any of my 120 fighters until I get them to S. And in terms of S fighters, I only just got Ibuki like last night, so I'm basically hard walled right now because I can't get most of my fighters past level 20, and the level that I'm stuck on, I just can't really get any stronger until I can get past level 20. So I'm kind of in a weird holding pattern where I need to get enough pulls to be able to max out my fighters right now. So the thing that I kind of realized, and I think you should probably keep this in mind too, is that when you set up your wish list, as much as you want to get new fighters like I did, I think it's a better idea to actually just get the fighters that you probably want to get the dupes the most of. So obviously you're gonna put Mad Ryu on the list there, but for me it's gonna be like these characters that I have at like A plus, or even I guess I have most of my characters at A right now. The characters I have at A plus are the ones that I want to be able to pull the most. So I feel like I'm kind of stuck because I just don't have enough dupes to be able to rank them up. And here in the 14-day growth pack, I literally can't even do these missions, the ones that are not supposed to be like challenging to do. I need to get 7 S grade fighters and 2 S plus. Right now I'm at 1. I don't think I'm gonna get to 7 by the end of this, so that could be a problem. I feel like I'm gonna fall behind on in terms of pulls, and my account's just gonna fall behind. But I think again, I think that's part of the trickery here. I need to admit that I have spent that $1 to get the Chun-Li pack, so I am not 100% free to play. But in terms of this game, I do like this game enough that I think I might actually start spending a little bit more. But in terms of like for free to play players, I feel like a lot of people have just blown past this and just haven't really had to deal with this. But for me, as a mostly free to play player, as a light spender, let's just call me, I just don't have enough S grade fighters. And then the other thing too is in the bounty missions, I haven't been able to, for the last couple of days, there's always one bounty mission that requires an S. I was able to do one yesterday with Ibuki, but now I need a fire S type, so I can't do this. You can borrow an S type fighter from one of your, I think this is your friends list, so at least you can do that. But I'm kind of stuck here where I kind of just need S class fighters. Okay, but luckily, I thought this 14-day growth pack would be kind of like the event for the week, and I kind of know we have Monster Hunter coming up, so the first thing to kind of mention here is the Monster Hunter. They kind of just came up with this right now. Basically, I think you just log in every day and this moves up, and then you're able to claim up to 6 login tokens, and I think this is for chat, so it's not that important, but at least you do get some draws from this, so that is not too bad. And sort of the other thing that caught my interest, actually, it was that first banner. First of all, I like how they're adding these little banners here. I think that's pretty useful. But the first thing that caught my interest here was the draft mode. I think you could also access it from up here, this little coin icon. But this mode actually seems pretty cool, and it does seem to be giving me a little bit more support with draw tokens. Not that I'm going to get that many, even if I do complete this. But at least they're giving us a little bit of a drip of resources that we can continue to work with. So this mode is interesting. Before I had this set up, so basically once you get to the screen, it just shows you like you can just go in and you can make a team. So the way the team works is that they give you 3 options at a time, and then you can pick one of those 3, and then along the way you just get as good of a team as you can possibly get by making those choices. So I'm still not really familiar with all of these characters, but there's some that are obviously like, I think I need M Bison. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that one. I saw Fashion Sakura on there, so I was like, oh, she's probably pretty good. And I think that's Rose there. I was like, okay, Chun Li is usually pretty good, so I kind of try to make the best team I possibly could. And then the way it kind of works is when you actually go into challenge and go into a battle, it's pretty cool the system they got set up. It's basically like either you or your opponent picks one character, and then the next player picks their one character and then one more, and then the other player picks back to the first player picks one and then one more until you have the whole team. So I think that's a pretty cool way to kind of see like, oh, he's picking that one, let me pick this one to counter that. So I think that's a pretty cool mode to have, where you can just like sort of pick based on your opponent's strategy and kind of try to end up with like an even balance of things. And sort of to like this mode, I kind of really like the fact that you can, like, you're basically on an even level with whoever you're facing against, because you can pick basically out of these maxed out characters. You can pick whoever you want. I mean, within the reason of the 3 choice, you can pick whoever you want and kind of just go at it with the best characters. Like, you don't even have to have good characters. You can just pick them out of here. So I think that's a pretty cool way to have like something where every player is kind of even, and then it sort of just comes down to what the strategy you employ. And so not only does that give you that even chance, but it also kind of gives you a chance to sort of use a lot of these characters. So again, I'm not super familiar with all of these characters yet, but I did have a chance to use some of these characters, and I actually thought, like Zangief, I thought he was pretty good the way I was working him. So maybe I'm going to try to use Zangief a little bit more. Then on top of being able to try out new characters, you also get some of the EX moves. So actually this one is the first one with Cody, and this one is the one we got for free. So, ain't much there to try out that you don't already have. But this one is actually cool. This is the one I'm trying to pull for, but I haven't been able to pull it. But this is kind of basically a heal, and then it kind of provides a shield. So you get to try the maxed out version of it. But I think it's pretty cool that they give you a chance to try all that stuff. So the other kind of event that's going on here is the tarot card event with Rose here. So for the daily missions over here, I haven't claimed this, but I'm pretty much done with them. I wanted to kind of be able to go through this. You can see you actually get 25 cards there, 25, 50, 75, and 100. So they added the cards to the daily stuff along with the normal stuff that you get. And I think that's a total of 225 cards. So I kind of want to look through it and see if you can find any more cards anywhere else, because you need 300 to do the 10 draw. But it's 275. You actually get 275, so you're actually missing 25 from being able to do a 10 draw. But that's okay. Let's kind of go into it and see how this works. Again, so yeah, you either can spend 30 or 300, and then your rewards are here. You can get gems, potentially a 1% chance, but there's at least somewhat of a chance. It kind of didn't feel like this added up to 100%, but obviously these really terrible rewards at the bottom here are what you have the best chance of getting. At this point, I don't really feel like any of this stuff is going to help me. Even if I get like the 24-hour ones, I don't think that's going to help me at all. I really just need draws at this point. So yeah, so really draws or these equipment upgrades are probably pretty useful for me. So I think out of those, hopefully I can get some of that, because I really need that to be able to progress. All right, so I don't know if you get 10 once you hit the max here, or if you get one along the way. I'm pretty sure you get 10 once you hit here, but I'm only going to be able to do, I could do up to 9 summons, I guess. Yeah, so you get 1 meter at a time. So I'm guessing once you get 10, you probably get 10 of these. I'm not really entirely sure how many of these you can get, but can you buy more of these actually? Let me see. Okay, so they're actually in the mall. Okay, the mall, you would have to buy some of them. I don't see them here, but they're definitely here. Gift packs, yeah, they're in the gift packs. I mean, this is the kind of thing that's going to chip away at your wallet. It's going to make you want to spend that $1 probably here so that you can get your 10 draw. It's kind of a little bit annoying. Growth gift pack. None of that stuff is here. So yeah, there's ways to get more cards, but it looks like you're going to have to pay for them. And you know, the incentive for doing that is that you can actually, with those, like, not these little mini cards, but with these cards here, you can actually go into the exchange tent here. You can exchange for like good characters. So depending on how much you have to spend, it might be worth it if you can make it with like a few bucks, like $5, and get a rose. But I don't know, I'm guessing most of us are probably going to end up down here somewhere. Maybe just get the money, or maybe just get one of these fighters. Maybe a Blanca is probably not too bad. I haven't really used Dhalsim or a Bell to really know, but I think at least a Blanca could probably be pretty good. Alright, so yeah, in terms of that event, I think I'm pretty much not going to be able to do much for right now. Just wanted to see if I have a draw at least somewhere that I can do. At this point, I really just need as many dupes as possible. So I did manage to get exactly 10. And I'm still struggling to get like the 100 friend hearts, which is kind of annoying. Of course, I got a blue draw here, but at least I got a Ryu, and I got 2 Ibukis. I didn't really need the Ibuki, but the Ryu is actually pretty nice. Maybe I could actually work with the Dan too, so. But yeah, it's gonna take me so many draws just to be able to get S-class fighters. I feel like I'm in a little bit of a pickle here, and I think they're just trying to get me to spend. And I kind of am trying to see, like, if I can spend a little and get a lot out of it, I have no problem with that. But if I have to spend like upwards of $20 to get like 110 draw, I don't know about that, guys. It's just gonna seem like a lot. Then one other thing I could do too is this thing right here, so at least I could get some B fighters. I know I actually only have 1. I thought I had 2 at this point. My game's kind of lagging here. Another Ibuki, so I'm gonna have an S+ Ibuki pretty soon, I guess. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. It's nice to see that they're kind of adding more little events and a little more resources, but I'm starting to feel the pain of hitting like a really hard wall for myself. So I think I'm gonna be stuck here for a while. The one actually out that I might have is you can buy equipment. Probably not gonna use the exact amount of gems that I have to get gold equipment, but I think I want to start getting gold equipment soon. But I can probably get some purple equipment from here. Maybe I could pick up 1 or 2. The thing, I'm definitely getting this one. So the thing is, like, I think you get a random type out of this. So hopefully it's something that one of my good characters can use. Either wind or lightning. Okay, so at least I got a lightning. So that's going to be good. And in the dismissal shop, I kind of already spent a lot of what I wanted to spend here. I don't really want these characters, and I kind of want to save for like these A grade ones here. So for this one, I kind of just want to save for Jury. I do have, like, these are pretty cheap, so maybe I'll go for that. But again, I have a Buki again and Ken, so I don't know if I'm gonna really want to do that. Then here, yeah, I would rather spend the money because I feel like I have an overwhelming amount of money. So that might be something I do. I have to figure out between which one is better. So I might have to take a little time to think about that. But yeah, let me end it there, guys. I hope you guys are not hitting as much of a wall as I have been hitting. Just remember that it's really more about pulling dupes than trying to get different kind of fighters. I think maybe once you have 1 of each fighter, then you can focus more on dupes. I think it'll be an easier sell for you to want to do that. Alright guys, let me end it there, and I'll catch you guys in the next video, which hopefully is tomorrow at the rate they're adding stuff to this game. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.